Hey, what's up grinders? I am Azard and this is Gems of War. This weekend we have a bounty event. Now this bounty event is pretty good when it comes to these rewards. There's pretty good loot available, however some of these later reward stages can be a little bit hard to achieve. Today we're going to take a look at a basic bounty team, and then after we have tried this team I'm going to show you a solution if you happen to hit the wall with the enemy levels. So at the bottom we are using this new troop, Forest Gremlin, who is a bounty captain. Similar to the other events, we have these event captains these days. With these bounty troops, it's really important that you unlock at least the first trait, that bounty hunter trait. With that you start gaining more points from these battles. For example, this battle over here rewards you 120 points, but when you have these troops that have the bounty hunter trait, and when you unlock this trait you will start to gaining more points which are based on the ascensions of the troops. Mine are not maxed. This Urska Druid here is level 18, Werewolf level 18 as well, Tikragi level 18, but I bought enough tiers from the shop to level up this Forest Gremlin to level 19 to get a little bit more points from these battles. This Forest Gremlin is pretty good. If you unlock the Song of Nature, he summons a leaf storm at the start of the battle, and that nature link is also pretty nice, gain bonus green mana from green gem matches. Now here is a troop you might have seen, Tigraki Warrior, very good bounty troop. This troop deals magic +1 true damage to an enemy, boost by their armor, and the boost ratio is 3:1. This is the troop what you are using when you are fighting those high level enemies. The more armor they have, the more true damage you are going to do with this spell on them. Again, the bounty hunter trait is unlocked, and with these bounty troops the mana generation is sometimes problematic. For that we are using Werewolf. This troop explodes a gem and then creates 4 red gems, which is boosted by the skulls destroyed around that exploded gem. And the boost ratio is ×3, meaning that every skull you destroy will be worth 3 more red gems on the board. To get Werewolf going, we use Urska Druid. This troop entangles an enemy. First of all, this gives you some survivability, and then after the entangle she creates 6 green gems, which is boosted by entangled enemies, and every entangled enemy is worth 3 more green gems. So when you cast this first time she will create 9 green gems. This is when this leaf storm comes into play. When there is leaf storm running, those 9 created green gems might be enough to get an extra turn, but at least they will feed Werewolf, who you can then use to explode a gem and destroy those skulls. When you remove those skulls, that adds more protection, and those red gems are then created to Tigraki, who is then used for the main damage dealing. This Forest Gremlin spell creates a fairy fire gem and deals magic amount damage to the last enemy. It's not that great really, but at least you can control the board at some way. If you have a let's say 3 green gems and there is a red gem or whatever gem in the middle, you can convert that to fairy fire gem, get an green extra turn, and those greens we feed Werewolf again. Okay, lots of jargon again like always, but let's go and try this team in practice, shall we? These are already pretty hard, to be honest, but let's see how we fare. Okay, the starting explosion gave our Urska Druid nicely up, and the leaf storm is already working. There is already 11 green gems on the board. Now we want to entangle the top troop naturally. Let's do that. Yep, and we got our Werewolf up. Let's take those extra turns, and now you see there is 3 skulls over here. So we pick We could actually take that too. Now if we explode this, only one of these red gems will be destroyed, so one more is left on the board. So let's go and explode this area over here, and let's see how many reds we are going to get. We got an extra turn. Let's take that too. We have our werewolf back up. Match those extra turns. They are pretty important to take so that the enemy can't cast their spells on you. Now we could start the damage dealing. You want to check maybe what these troops are going to do for you. That scatter damage, that's not too bad, but this is pretty bad boy. Deals damage to an enemy and deals triple damage if they are burning. And they have actually some ways to burn us. So I think we are going to target that fire giant at the bottom first. Now we can go and destroy these skulls and generate more red gems on the board. Let's do that. I think we got an extra turn, yes, and I think we are going to go and kill that fire giant over there. There. Now we can proceed with Urska Druid again. I think we could maybe camp a little bit and entangle that other troop in the middle to create even more green gems. That would result in 12 green gems, and I'm pretty sure we get an extra turn from that. No, we don't. Well, I suck at this, but hey-oh. Alright. Skulls. There and there. We do this over here. Hopefully we land an extra turn. Oh crap, we didn't. Okay. Change the plans. Here is a extra turn when we convert this yellow gem to fairy fire gem, because fairy fire gems are green. Let's do that. I think we have to take this skull now. There's no extra turns or anything, so let's do that. Maybe take that skull too. And now we proceed with some true damage on that fairy fire enemy. I think this point is good to get our Urska Druid back up. Match those brown gems. Oh dear, what is happening here? Let's take that. Yellows and reds. Let's entangle the top enemy to get some protection. There is 3 skulls, but let's check for the extra turns first. No, did we get an extra turn? We did. Let's take that too. And now we are going to kill that fairy fire troop over there. Okay, and now we proceed to generate some mana back up to our troops. Yeah. We could 11 plus 9, 20. Let's gamble. Okay, good things happen. Let's get our werewolf back up. Now we are going to target you with the true damage. Then we are going to create pretty nice chunk of red gems. 4 skulls. Yep. Nice cascades. Let's do some true damage over there. And I think we could, yeah, generate more reds. We failed with the extra turn, but that's fine. I think we can cast this and kill the enemy. There. Pretty long battle, and obviously if your global stats are lower than mine, you are going to suffer maybe some troop losses and even lose the battle. I think there is no point to smash your head on the wall if the enemy is too, let's say, too hard to fight with these bounty troops. Instead, you can little bit maybe make easier things for you. And that's when B jumps into the play. We are going to lose a little bit of those points when we remove one of those bounty troops. But think about this. If you are using 4 bounty troops and lose the battle, you aren't going to get any points. So instead, maybe get a little bit less points, but make sure that you are going to win the battle. Again, we are creating green gems with this Urska Druid to feed our Beetrix. Again, we are using this Forest Gremlin because first of all, it is the bounty captain. We get double of these bounty points, and that leaf storm and that nature link is going to help with Beetrix loops. And if B fails, we can create more gems with Erskine Druid, because Beetrix creates brown gems to Erskine Druid. And even if some of these troops aren't not up, Floraphone will save us and create 9 green gems and enchant an ally. And Floraphone also has that nature link. We're going to get lots of mana from green gem matches. This should get the job done until the last fight, and you will have no problems beating those. It's better to win than lose, in my opinion. That should be everyone's opinion, to be fair. Alright, let's get our troops going. Not much green, even though we have a leaf storm running, so I think we are just going our luck. Yeah, we got B up and extra turn as well. And then we start spamming B. We failed. That's fine. Floraphone hopefully saves us. 9 green gems. Yeah. Wow, my B is not working today. Let's entangle him and create more green gems with Erskine Druid and back to B spamming. Yes, that gets the job done for sure. Right. So, if you can do it with 4 bounty troops, that's great. If you can't, get Beetrix in play. And one more thing, by the way, if you have some classes that you don't own the class weapon, you should always equip the class even though you don't have hero in the team. Because every time you win, or every time I win with this Archmagus class equipped over here, I'm going to get 1 win closer to getting this weapon, Reflection of Good, which is pretty good weapon in my opinion. That's all. Let me know in the comments if this helps, and let me know what teams you are using in this bounty event. That's all. Peace out!